So Cody Rhodes just fought Kevin Owens at Bash in Berlin, or Bash at Berlin. Now, I'll be honest, I was busy. I wasn't watching it. But streets are saying it was a decent match, and also the pay-per-view itself was fine. Cody Rhodes. Can we admit, guys, that maybe this title reign is not what we expected it to be? I mean, really not what you expected it to be. A lot of people are saying, I mean, on Twitter or online, a lot of people are saying, like, this is exactly what they thought would happen when Cody Rhodes became champion, that he would have this nothing, boring reign, and I agreed. I was like 100%, because there's not enough believable bad guys in the WWE right now to have these blood feuds with Cody Rhodes where you might think that they might actually take the title off of him. Not until The Rock gets back. And SummerSlam just passed. Royal Rumble isn't for a long time. So we're not going to get any Roman or Rock or any of that. In fact, it's confirmed that Solo Sikoa is Cody Rhodes' next opponent. Do we really think Solo Sikoa is going to take it off Cody Rhodes? Now, I wish that would happen because I am not a fan of Cody Rhodes' title reign. I'm not saying I'm a fan of Solo Sikoa either, but I am just saying that, maybe this would be something different, interesting. I'm not too sure. Here's what I'll say, though. I mean, dude, you guys asked for this. You, Cody Rhodes fans, asked for this. I knew it was going to happen. We could have had one more year of the GOAT, the greatest of all time, the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns as WWE Champion. We could have had it. And we could have had Rock versus Roman at Mania. At Mania 40. Biggest match of all time. Biggest WrestleMania of all time. That could have happened. Now, I'm not dissing the main event of WrestleMania with Cody versus Roman. That was an incredible main event. I mean, those last 10 minutes of the match are unforgettable. That will go down as one of the greatest WrestleMania main events, WrestleMania matches in history. The problem is, the chase is always better than the title reign when it comes to good guys, when it comes to baby faces being champion in wrestling. That's always true, right? The journey was the best part. Cody Rhodes, his journey to become the champion and then getting that title belt, that was the best Cody Rhodes. And now we are stuck with a title reign for a long time because no one is believable enough to take it off of Cody. I mean, Randy Orton is like one, but I made a video about this. I said Roman Reigns or The Rock. I mean, those two could take it off Cody Rhodes, and that's who I think is probably going to take it off of him. Because, man, the WWE doesn't have enough people for him. That's the problem. He just gave a title shot to Kevin Owens. This whole match didn't even make any sense. He's giving it to Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is just refusing, just saying no. And then he's like, all right, well, Roman Reigns, he could get his title. And Kevin Owens is like, well, hold on a second. I'm not saying I deserve it, but Roman Reigns, even though he was champion for 1,400 days, he definitely doesn't deserve it, says Kevin Owens. So this whole thing didn't really make a lick of sense to me, but a lot of things aren't making sense in the WWE right now, like CM Punk and Drew McIntyre fighting over a bracelet, which I've already ranted about. We don't need to talk about that. Dude, Cody Rhodes, he's boring. I'm saying it, he's boring, and you guys asked for this. Here's Cody Rhodes, because the thing about Cody Rhodes is he's a very good talker under the right circumstances. He's a boring talker. I shouldn't say he's a very good talker. He's a very confident talker. When he talks, it's believable. He's confident, right? So he can get in front of a mic and he can speak and it can be believable and he can cut these promos. And yes, sometimes they can be emotional, sometimes whatever. But his promos are all the same. They are all the same. And then, yeah, he's a great wrestler too. He's a great wrestler. So that's Cody Rhodes. But he just doesn't bring that, I don't know, he doesn't have that thing that John Cena, he doesn't have the Roman Reigns aura to him. He's not the next big guy. He's really not. I mean, he is, because WWE has nobody else. He is. He's all they got. He's got the great theme song, and the crowd loves him, and he's over. But he is boring, man. He is really boring. And to be honest, I don't know why his feud or his reign has looked like this thus far. Kevin Owens, dude. Kevin Owens, and now he's going back to Solo Sikoa. And what's going to happen after that when he retains it against Solo Sikoa? Which I hope he doesn't, but he will. Who has Cody Rhodes fought? So it's been those two. AJ Styles. And then who else? Logan Paul? Is this not the most predictable reign of all time? Show me a big star. Show me a big blood feud with Cody. Even when he was feuding with Shinsuke Nakamura before he had the title. I mean, at least that was something. Give us something. Dude, Cody Rhodes is so corny. That's the thing, man. Like, he's a good wrestler and he's a good talker, but man, is he corny. And his reign is corny and he's boring. He's the same guy every night. American Nightmare, I don't think so. I can't handle this anymore. You guys asked for this. We could have had the GOAT. We could have still had the GOAT. But you and your "we want Cody" and your signs and your whatever, which, by the way, I don't believe that actually happened. I think that whole thing was a work. It was fake. But let's say it did happen. And what I mean by that is it's fake in the sense that the WWE, like, it was very much manufactured. But there were still thousands of people online participating in it. We want Cody. We want Cody. I mean, could you imagine where we'd be right now? Where would we be right now? First of all, Cody probably... Here's the thing. If Cody didn't win it at WrestleMania, you know, and instead we had Rock Roman, here's what would have happened. We would have had that, and then Cody might have already had it by now for SummerSlam. And the WWE would be in a totally different landscape right now. Cody would have just become the champion at SummerSlam, and now we can get this reign started. And it can start hot. Dude, Roman Reigns could have still held that title. He could have still been the champion. We could have gotten The Rock on more TV. That's it. That's all I have to say about that. That's all I have to say. He's boring. His matches are fine, and he's a confident talker, but he's boring and he's corny. And please, I hope he turns heel very soon. I don't think he will, but I hope he does. And that's all I have to say about that. Good night.